Greetings, everyone. My name is Kelvin. I'm from the Singapore University of Social Sciences. My presentation today is about understanding older persons' acceptance of wearable IoT technology. It is using a STAM-based study of an IoT ring-supported exercise intervention here in Singapore. My team includes Michelle from National Taiwan Normal University and other team members from Singapore University of Social Sciences. Now, the background of our study happened because we noticed that there are more wearable devices that provides continuous real-time health monitoring to sensors embedded in everyday wearable forms, such as smart rings. Such technologies hold great potential for older persons who face increased risks of different chronic diseases, functional decline, and reduced physical activities. Yet, it remains underrepresented in formal studies examining its adoption and sustained use. Now, while IoT devices have been applied across different scenarios, their integration into traditional exercise remain largely unexplored. In this study, we are promoting the use of IoT ring to measure arm swinging exercise, a form of very popular exercise here in Asia. And finally, we also want to understand the determinants of older adults' acceptance of wearable IoT technology in this context. It's pretty critical for us because designing technology-enhanced interventions for healthy aging will result in even better health prevention steps. The objective, this is a mixed method study. We want to address first the determinants of IoT rings acceptance among older adults using STAM, and second, to explore how older adults experience in the use of IoT ring with traditional exercise. What are the factors that facilitate or hinder their engagement? Now, the participants' demographic, there are altogether 30 participants. They are aged 60 and above. They communicate in Chinese and English, live in the community. There's no known connective or psychological issues, and they are recruited through community-based activity center. A quick profile, most of them are female, 70% of them. Their marital status, most are married. Children-wise, most of them have at least one child in the family. The educational level, primarily secondary and higher diploma, and they are mostly retired. This shows why their current status of employment is known. In the procedure, there are three main stages. The first, baseline assessment to ascertain their subjective happiness, quality of life, and also using the STAM model to understand their perceived usefulness and use of IoT ring as a form of measurement to know about their heart rate, sleep quality, and autonomic nervous system, which detects the heart rate variability. There's also focus group interviews that were conducted to find out the insights of their interests and preferences of technology. And thereafter, we conduct the research over a period of 8 weeks. The seniors will conduct their own 20 minutes arm swing exercise twice a week. And during those 2 days of exercise, they will wear the IoT ring to allow us to measure the heart rate, the sleep quality, and autonomic nervous system detection. Altogether, there will be 16 exercise sessions. And post-intervention, 1 week after the research ends, the questionnaires and IoT ring measurements will be analyzed and collected so that we will be able to find out from also a group of randomly selected participants how their feedback of the focus group interviews. The IoT ring Wow, this is a ring that has the capability to measure the physical and mental energy index. And through performing the frequency domain analysis of the heart rate intervals, we will be able to find out the sympathetic as well as parasympathetic nervous systems, thereby calculating their psychological age. The smart ring is developed by LeadTech of Taiwan. It weighs less than 6 grams and it's easy to wear. And this is very important for most of us. Additionally, it's waterproof and dustproof, and the battery can run for a single charge over a period of 3 days. It's both compatible with iOS and Android systems. On top of that, the ring has a 3-dimensional accelerometer and a photothermogram PPG to provide the daily exercise parameters that is allowing us to know about the physical and mental energy index of the swing hand exercise practitioners. The PPG in the ring is an optical heart rate sensor, and it measures the optical signal changes by pulse in the skin microvessels, obtaining information of heart rate intervals, and allow us to calculate the heart rate as well as its variability. This photo shows our study in the motion, where the seniors will brief how the study is being conducted and how do they participate. Now, some key findings. The senior technology acceptance model allows us to identify that actually older participants experience less anxiety when compared to younger participants. Possibly they already have lower initial anxiety level. The R-square analysis of 0.16 shows that 16% of the variance in the differential of STM control belief is dictated by this age group difference. The second key finding, the senior technology acceptance model, shows us that participants with more children tend to have greater positive change in Geron technology anxiety. And this is very likely because participants with more children perceive stronger social support, and that reduces their anxiety while using the ring. And through the R-square analysis, this intervention with the participation of those with more children explain for 13% of the variance. This being a mixed study, we also found out from the qualitative analysis that most of the participants have positive attitude towards technology. The keywords like good, better, and well appear more frequently, indicating that they are found the experience beneficial, and the use of negative words are less frequent, like frustrating or problem. Through the co-occurrence matrix analysis, we also found out that there is strong interrelations between social connections, sense of community, and support network, emphasizing the importance of these elements in technology acceptance by older adults. The moderate relationships are observed between personal experiences, indicating that it will help to shape their individual motivations and perceptions of social support. Therefore, social support is very important when they talk about use of new technologies such as wearable rings. The biological age has weak relations with other keywords, while age is a factor, it's less influential when you compare that with social and personal factors. There is also a strong linkage between frustration and equipment issues, highlighting that there's a need for user-friendly devices to reduce barriers to technology acceptance. Next, the intrinsic motivation. Participants do observe improvements in their sleep quality and also overall energy levels, and that encourages them to have the motivation to continue using it. In fact, one participant noted that after using the ring for a couple of weeks, he noticed improvement in sleep quality and feels motivated by it. Another intrinsic motivation observation was given by a participant that says that the matrix and information not only help him to feel supported in terms of self-reflection, he also shared with his family members on how it enhanced the value of the ring's perception. In fact, he noted that it helped to explain to his spouse that he's serious about using it to find out and understand his health improvements and reinforces his continued engagement. For the intrinsic motivation, we were told that encouragement from family members strengthened the participants' willingness to use the IoT ring. One participant shared that his brother, who found out that he's using the ring to do exercise, actually followed him to do without having an IoT ring. And he also noticed that there is an improvement of his health condition and testified to him that he likes it. The social recognition and support that received through a informal WhatsApp group that they set up is very important, because in this WhatsApp group, they found the kind of support from each other members. They also share tips and encourage each other to go along as they progress through the intervention. So finally, we discover from our findings that there are a couple of things we can do for the future direction. One is we can incorporate larger and more diverse sample sizes. We could also increase the longitudinal design so that we can ascertain the sustained technology use and associated health outcomes. It is also useful if we could design the randomized control trial designs into it to strengthen the causal interference that is possible regarding the effectiveness of IoT-supported interventions. And finally, it is also quite important that if we could incorporate the cross-cultural validation to enhance the understanding of how culture and context factor can shape older adults' technology acceptance. So overall, this was a very useful study that allowed us to understand more how new technologies such as wearable rings could be an important part of our life and improve the quality of life for older person as well. We thank you for your listening and participation in this sharing. Thank you so much.